Good morning in Niš, Serbia. I actually have not been here, well, technically I only came here once for like, I don't know, 10 minutes and stuff, and really wanted to come explore the city, and I'm excited to do so right now. I came here last night. It was kind of a crap show, essentially, because my Airbnb canceled on me in the last second. And I had to find a hotel, and all the hotels were booked up. So I found one. It wasn't too bad. It was basically about $20 a night, about I think like 18 euros or something like that. Here it is over here. Kind of have my desk right here. All my stuff just like laid out, just because I'm a fat slob. Bed. Little dresser. Me. Got yourself a little closet over here. Nothing too special. And of course, sink, toilet, shower, and that's that. I mean, that's simple enough if you're, alone here, and you definitely could not fit two people here on the bed. It's pretty small. So yeah, this is definitely recommended for just one person, or unless if you want someone to sleep on the ground or something like that. I don't know. But I am going to just kind of walk in blind and check out Niš. I know there are some not Holocaust, but some concentration camps that I've seen. I know there's a fortress here, and there's a couple other cool historical things. So I'm gonna go grab some coffee and some food. We're gonna go check out the city, so join me. It's nice, beautiful day over here in Niš. It's a little windy, which sucks, but just passed by like a little basketball tournament thing, which is pretty awesome. Now I'm down basically kind of like off the main street. So now I'm gonna go check out the fortress over here and see how it is over here. I've already checked out the Belgrade fortress, Novi Sad. This is gonna be, I think, my third fortress to check out. There's a few beautiful ones up north that I want to check out as well too. I forgot the names. I'm really bad with the city names, so I apologize. So let's go check out the Niš fortress. See, one thing about Serbia that I really like is they have these little house boats, kind of like restaurant, like river boats and stuff like that. They're super cool. They seem really nice. So, this one over here looks like it's kind of being worked on a little bit. They're adding like some roofing and stuff, but I do see a few people over on the side and stuff, but really cool and like romantic spot to be in. The river is kind of low right now, so I don't think it's like necessarily the best time to check out the riverside over in Niš. I think it will probably pick up a little bit, but it does seem like pretty low at the moment. So now we'll go to Niš first. Now what's really cool is there are so many spots over in Serbia. Serbia is such an old country. You know, it's not, you know, really like the West comparatively to like what the East is. There's a lot of deep history and undiscovered history as well too. And there will be a lot of places where you go, and some of them are even abandoned, which I don't think they have the resources to dig up just how much stuff is just buried, all this history that's buried. As you can see, you know, a lot of places will just look like this. There's a few spots that I've seen, probably, I would say maybe 20 miles, maybe 25 kilometers, 30 kilometers south of Belgrade, where there will be a lot of places like this, and no one's doing any more dig up or excavation or just, you know, trying to discover more of like the history or anything else. I just think there is not enough people for the amount of potential that there is here. So these are always just kind of nice to see over here. And it's one thing that really fascinates me. I'm not a huge archaeological person per se, but I do think it's very fascinating that there is so much history here, and there's so much more history to be discovered here.
Odmah piše, molim te, nemoj da se zabunim što se
What's nice about these fortresses too is that they will have like a lot of stuff with inside it. It's not just the whole archaeological like portion of it, which is awesome, but I know like in Belgrade they have like a zoo within it as well, and they'll have just like a lot of stands, a lot of art, restaurants, and cool things as well, along with great views of just like the areas around the fortress as well. So outside of it you could climb to the top and see some really cool things. So yeah, right up over here is a little restaurant, or maybe a cafe or something like that. Can't really tell, but usually either they'll have a little bit of food, or they will just have like beer and coffee and some liquor and stuff like that. So that's usually kind of what they will either usually have and stuff. But I've noticed just like kind of more in these like predominant, or these like fortresses and stuff, there might be like one restaurant and then a couple like cafes and bars and stuff like that. So what's really cool about this place is that it's more spread out. There's a lot more nature within it compared to the Belgrade forest, or even the Novi Sad fortress as well. So I noticed this kind of more of a park, I would say. There's more agriculture inside it and stuff. So it's pretty nice. It's a little bit different than the other two, but I still appreciate it. It would be a great place to go running, go hiking around, take your girlfriend, go out on a nice date and stuff. So, or take your kids or something like that. It's a really, really nice, enjoyable place. I've noticed, yeah, there's a lot more kids and couples around over here. So one little thing that I noticed here. Cool little table here. Get a couple friends, maybe play some poker, have a few drinks. I've noticed that comparatively to from here to Belgrade and Novi Sad, that the preservation here isn't as strong as I would imagine it to be. I think maybe it's due to a lack of funding. Again, I'm speaking out of ignorance here, but I I've noticed that the grass is really tall. There isn't a lot of maintenance done with it. I don't see like a lot of workers here. So if someone could tell me if there's just kind of a lack of funding, a lack of personnel to maintain it, or what the reason is, I'd like to know. Yeah, I'm just thinking about like those philanthropy projects and stuff like that, kind of like restoring cultural things and maybe even like discovering more cultural things and stuff like that. I think I would like to do some philanthropy here eventually when I start making some money off these videos to invest into these historical like preservation things, or maybe even discovery and stuff like that. Just kind of got the idea when I was walking down over there. But if someone could let me know why everything's just kind of so tall and like a little unmaintained, I'd like to know. I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, there's a couple buildings here on the side. One looks like it's still in the center, looks like it's still up, but everything else on the side looks like it's just kind of run down and overgrown. Even though I do talk a little crap about the graffiti, I like the little jazz thing. It's pretty cool. I really like that. So this is where they stored their gunpowder. It's like one of the areas. This said gunpowder room 2 or something like that. So, yeah, I think we could actually go in and check it out. Might kind of stink them. I'm gonna turn on my flashlight here. Здраво. Yeah, this just kind of goes and comes back. Oh no, it's actually like a little side thing over there. Yeah, but basically just a old gunpowder room. I'm glad at least there's not like a bunch of trash and, you know, a bunch of like places where like hobos were sleeping or something like that. So that's really nice. But yeah, I've noticed actually, turn my flashlight off. On this side, it's actually a little bit more maintained, so they're probably moving over. So disregard what I said about at least the grass maintenance. But I'm noticing like some spots and stuff. But still, again, I think it would be this project would be kind of cool in the future to help out some of these cultural sites and everything. I do feel like it's very important for this country and all the other countries as well. So something I'm very passionate about because the aesthetics and history are very important. Bravo. Ciao. I don't know what the laws are, but it seems like they're really lenient about going into these like old architectural like places and buildings and stuff like that. So I don't know, I think it's pretty cool, because usually in a lot of other countries they'll like clearly like just block it off and stuff, but it's kind of interesting to see. I think this was called the vaulted room. So yeah, basically right in the center of the fortress right now. And I noticed one funny thing I noticed about this place is it's not too high up. Going from the east or west side, you're not walking too far up. It's like a small hill, and then you're basically on the top. So compared to like Novi Sad and to Belgrade, depending on what spot you're coming from, it's kind of a hike up. So this is pretty nice, and it's not too far of a hike to get to basically the top or the center. So this is from a mosque basically first mentioned in 1521. This is insane how old this thing is. Wonder what we could see in there. Nope. Can't really see anything in there. So yeah, really fascinating. I mean, this thing's 500 years old. It's crazy how old some of these things are. I'm just so fascinated by it. I mean, God, you can't really get that anywhere else. You know. So I'm basically here over on the watchtower right now. I think there's like this little hole over here. I don't know if that was like designed for like a cannon or something like that. Right down over there. And then that will be, over here will be the east side, kind of along the river over here. And go check it out over there. Here all alone, awesome. Even on what was it, Saturday afternoon, it's really cool. So I wonder, this is basically the highest point over here. Maybe I could climb up and maybe get a little good view here. Maybe I'll go over in the front. pretty cool. Basically walked around the whole fortress, kind of the north end and like the south end. There isn't like really too much. It's kind of more centralized. Like walking up is where you're going to see a lot of the monuments, and you're going to see the mosque, and then you're going to see the restaurant and kind of everything else. So there's kind of a main road. If you come in from the east side, if you just walk directly up, you'll see most of the stuff just along that road. So yeah, I think I might go cool off with a beer or something like that Saturday afternoon, so why not? So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out. I'm right in the front pretty much, but it's cost me like, I don't know, $400 or something like that. So yeah, just going to enjoy and relax and drink some good beer and probably get out of here. I do have one thing I want to talk about after I get out of here, so stay tuned for that. I enjoyed it. I had a great time over there, and I recommend anybody to go over there. It is definitely a little bit smaller. There were a lot of things to do. I sat down, had a beer, enjoyed myself, had a nice little stroll around the fortress and stuff. It was great. And like I said, anybody visiting abroad or over here domestically and stuff should definitely come and take a look. I like that they basically had all the signs out. You can read a little bit of the history and stuff, and it was very easy to look up everything and stuff like that. So what I wanted to just like briefly like discuss about in my last video, I wanted to talk about kind of like the Kosovo thing. I made one little kind of maybe snarky, I was trying to be a little funny, like reference and stuff, because I understand that Serbia does not recognize Kosovo. And I just want to say that I am planning on going to Kosovo. I'm planning on going to a lot of places that are disputed by other countries, but I also want to visit those countries as well. And I'm trying to be as neutral as I can on these subjects, even though being neutral, you're still going to have people upset with you and everything else. And my goal is to just basically not disrespect anybody. And even being silent or even being neutral might disrespect some people. So I can't please everybody. I understand that, and I understand how passionate you are, the Serbian people are about this subject and stuff. So again, I want you guys to just hopefully understand that I'm being neutral. I respect your history. I want to avoid your confrontations, and I just want to be an outsider just looking in and just enjoying things and stuff like that. So I would never want to disrespect the Serbian people or Serbia, because I love this country, and God, I would not hesitate to move here, to be honest. And I do want to see Kosovo. I do want to see other disputed countries. I would like to go see Palestine. I'd like to go see Israel. I would like to go see, I've been to Crimea, which is disputed. I would like to go to Transnistria. I'd like to go to other countries that are disputed, or territories or whatever else, and to just get some insight and kind of just show the world what it is and have people make up their own mind. So again, you know, the followers I have, I think I have like 315 right now, which is amazing, and I am totally appreciative of the support and everything else. I think when I had 26 over in Russia, I felt like I wasn't going to get anywhere. So a lot of Serbian followers I've gotten, I would respect you, and I want to respect your feelings on this as well. And so I just want to say I'm going to stay neutral with it, and I'm just going to, I don't know how else to say it. I'm just going to try to be as neutral as I can, and I'm not going to shove it in your face saying it's a legitimate country or anything like that. I know there's a lot of complicated history, especially even with NATO, me being from America, Yugoslavia, and everything else and stuff. So I'm not trying to get too much into controversial stuff, even though you kind of it's an inevitability. So I just wanted to say that. I hope, you know, I still have your love and support and everything else, and I'm still going to continue making videos here in Serbia because it's such an awesome place. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to make another video here. I'm going to go find some other cool things. I'm here till Monday, so I still have plenty of time to do some stuff. It's Saturday afternoon, so thank you guys. See you soon.